Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Can you feel the wacky energy around us the last little bit here? It's very fluctuating. It's like things are great. I've got so much energy. I'm exhausted. Is very back and forth, and at times you might just feel like staring into space, going, "What the heck is going on here?" So there's not the usual pizzazz I'm feeling when I usually do readings, but that is just it's in accordance with the general energy and what we're all going through. And a lot of you will likely be feeling this, but bear with me through the readings. We're going to choose from the first, second, or third pile again. And trust me, everything is going the way it should be. It's just hard to see sometimes. So I hope you enjoy reading. Thanks for coming back, and I'll see you there. Hi, welcome to the first reading. Let's just dive right in, see what the general energy is. Flexibility, this is number 19, and this is all about sort of being able to obviously be more flexible while still keeping your values, like what you want to hang on to, but kind of being led here, let's go have a look, that type of thing, right? So that's a fun card. And if you're in this reading, you're probably thinking, no, that's not a fun card, Brenda. Oh, love it. All right, we'll get a few of these, and I'm going to get a couple more oracles too. We're going to find out more what this is about. Destiny, number 10. Being flexible, helping you get to your destiny. Get it 1 or 2 more. Oh my goodness. Oh, you are onto something big. Okay, and so we have these two. We're going to pull into them all, but these ones are like, we're flipping over right now. We're butting our way in here. These are all major arcana cards. This is equivalent to the Chariot. This is Strength, and Destiny is like, what is that in the tarot? It'll come to me. Okay, anyways, obviously it's dealing with your destiny. So you've got a lot of big energies coming through. You might feel like you've been pushed against the banks of a river, of a raging river, and you're going down the river and you're like, I just gonna kind of surrender. I'm going to make sure I keep breathing, but I'm going to be led where I need to go. Wow, what a powerful lineup. So if you're feeling not defeated, but kind of like, I'm topped out, you're definitely in the right reading. You're gaining a lot of strength at this time. And, we know that strength doesn't come from things just going easy, does it? It's about conquering and realizing, oh, I didn't know I was able to do that or handle that. So bringing you a lot of strength. What a lineup. Holy moly. Okay, I'm actually going to use the Viking Rune Tarot again because there's everybody's covering up their bodies in this deck, so it's a nice one to use for YouTube. Let's get some clarifiers for these three. Flexible is our main card. Fears have been holding you back. Fears have been holding you back. Maybe you're a writer and you're thinking, but what if it doesn't turn out? And well, you'll never know if you don't do it. What if you're an artist and you think, oh, what if nobody buys what I'm selling? I'll feel silly, Well, you'll never know unless it's fears holding you back. And King of Swords, there's a lot of clarity coming for you. Coming for you. Three of Pentacles. This feels like a very confusing time. What are you going through? There's things that you're going through and you're like, I have no idea how to manage this. But you may be in some kind of a training, someone else training you for a new position at work. Geez, it just feels like you're floating on surrender right now, somehow still knowing that it's all coming together. Because it is, you're reaching your destiny, but it's not easy and there's a lot of hidden corners. So I'm going to get another tarot deck and we're going to look into this a little further. Because it just feels like, oh, I start seeing my way and then can't see anything and it's foggy, or there's a corner you can't see. So this is basically probably why we've got the flexible card saying, just roll with it. Don't give up your valleys along the way, but trust where you're being led. Page of Swords, you're getting some new ideas. I talked about maybe being trained for a new job here. Yeah, that could easily be what's going on. And it might feel like it's taking up all of your attention. And it might have you a little terrified. I can't do this. I can't do this. Hang on. We have the Triumph card coming. And the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. And we have 3 at the end. We have the Star, 4 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. So you're kind of all over the map right now. You're like, I don't even know who I am right now. I can do this. I'm awesome. I can't do it. I better just go back to what I was doing. You know, there's no room for error. You might be feeling that. All of these emotions coming through. Well, that's pretty normal with going through something big like what's happening with you. There is Triumph, the Queen of Pentacles. She's the seed planter. She's mature. She knows, okay, I can manage whatever this brings. Let the dust settle. And she's like, no, I'll turn this into something good. And she is on the Triumph card, so that's amazing. We have the Star. The outcome is amazing. The Star often comes after, you know, a lot of turbulence, a lot of unknowns, a lot of really struggle. And these are all landing on the Strength card and the King of Swords. This is clarity. So whatever's not clear now will become clear. You'll be like, oh, okay, now I see what they mean by this, or how to do that, or you know what I'm saying? So you'll might be feeling like going back and just sort of stopping before you find out, like we're talking about here. But just carry through. What do you have to lose? As long as you're holding on to your, you know, your morals and your inner guidance, you might have to let go just a little bit and see where the seeds that you've planted here with the 7 of Pentacles, see where they lead you, because you do have the Star and the Strength cards. So those are these are all powerful major arcana cards. Anything else for this scenario? We're actually 2, 3. You're leaving some old wounds behind. Oh, 8. That's the abundance number, first of all. You're walking away from just some, and this is inner within you. It's like, usually I panic when this happens or that happens, or you kind of freak out and can't think. Things like that. That's what you're leaving behind. This is leaving behind what you don't need, and it's bringing you to this peaceful place. And this is the 8 of Pentacles, which is kind of honing your skills, looking at everything that you've done. And it's no accidents landing on on the 8, the strength card in this deck, power. All of these things are giving you strength, and you're never going to go back to that. Yeah, you'll have your times of fear, but not like before. Like 888, that's abundance in whatever that means to you. It does 8. Oh my goodness. 8 and number 9, spiritual strength. This is accelerated motion. This is like the 8 of Wands, and this is the 9 of Wands equivalent in tarot. So what you're doing, it truly, that is beautiful. You've got all these 8s. That's definitely gaining strength through whatever you're going through and being flexible through it. The old you was probably like, nope, we're stopping here. We're not, no, I'm not having any of this. Where when you became more flexible and let things breathe in and out, you may have had to let some money go, but not knowing what's going to happen with it. But it feels like whatever you've had to invest in or pay out is definitely going to come back to you in a good way. Wow. 6 of Wands, Knight of Wands. You've got good stuff all over. There seems like I don't know, the last few months, a lot of us have been going through kind of tough times to get through, but when we do, I guess that's sort of the hero's journey, right? Let's get one more card from this oracle deck. See what's happening. Learning to be more flexible is important. Some of you, your blood pressure is a little high, and you know, maybe some migraines. This transformation in you with flexibility is going to change your physical health. And you'll know when you've achieved it. Healing Earth, the power to give and receive healing. In the past, you probably were the first to help people. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And now you're learning how to receive. Feminine wisdom, passion. Right away I'm hearing intuition though. It's sensuality, but I'm hearing intuition. You're connecting with your feminine wisdom. And like I said, your intuition. So let's get one angel card to round this up. An angel number. Make sure I got them flipped the right way. Flipped them over. 1, 1, 1, 1. Did you see that? Self-love. We just mentioned all about giving to others, but now you're learning to receive. Self-love. Bravery. Getting past your fears. This is beautiful. So you might be seeing a lot of 7s. Also, like we said, 1, 1, 1. It was on the bottom to begin with. But this bravery, this is hard to achieve when you've been a hold on tight kind of person. Like nothing is getting out of line here. You're learning to be flexible is difficult. It can take so many trial and error, but I feel like if you're very brave, you're going to get through this and you're going to have a lot of success. So take care during this time, and yeah, it might carry on for another 3 weeks or so. I don't know, but it's never fast or just over. So trust in yourself and take care. I'll see you next time. Welcome back to your midweek reading. This is the second reading. Let's see what oracle card you have. Come to the edge. Oh, this is very much a trust card. This is about somebody who, knows where they're going or has an idea and almost there, but I'm a little terrified to dive in. And you can probably feel it around you that the time is here. It's this universe is saying, come to the edge and we'll catch you. Some of you are having butterflies about what you're going to do next. It feels exciting and terrifying and kind of going back from, oh, I got this, to, oh, what was I thinking? There's no way that's going to work out. Okay, we've got sacral chakra, which might have something to do with the butterflies. This is something creative, and or at least it's affecting your creativity and kind of your spunk to get going, lighting fires. Do you know what I mean? Partnerships and alliances, the number 3, and a spiritual union, like the 2 of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. This is the equivalent to the 3 of Pentacles. So working with others, bringing forward what you need with the help or the cooperation of others. Not so much help, you're helping each other, it's cooperating. And it almost feels like it might be an unlikely pair or trio or group that you're like, oh, I can't believe I'm going in with these people to learn, trusting them to bring out this outcome. But I feel like you might be surprised if you are, joining in an alliance or partnership. Spiritual union, 2 cups. This is opening up your current relationship or possibly making way for a new one to start. We have another 3. 2, 2, 3, 3. Wow. Recognition and reward. There's something that you want to accomplish that's coming. But you need to, as the card says, go to the edge and trust that you are on the right track. 2, 3, 2, 3. So even the number 23 might be important to you right now. Let's get some clarifiers, and then we're going to get another oracle or 2. This feels like your mind has suddenly quieted down, which you might say is unusual for you. Some of you are feeling drained. This 5 of Cups. Have you stopped to think, yesterday I had all this energy and today I'm just drained. Why? What is different? Where are my thoughts? And I feel like if you can be present in your thoughts, you'll understand what's draining your energy. If you've come into a partnership before with business or even just a get together with a group, maybe you're volunteering, it seems like you're going to be able to start seeing some growth here. So this partnership and alliances is a good thing. You're going to start seeing some growth, whether you're just starting it now or whether that's something that works out from joining in some partnerships. Oh, this is coming fast. 8 of Wands with the spiritual union. This taking a leap is taking you to new places. So it's definitely something that you wouldn't normally jump at. But when you see it, you'll know it. Okay? However that resonates with you, when you see it, you'll know it. Whether it's an offer, whether it's an opportunity, whether it's a person, you'll say, oh, I just feel a pull. I'm going to see where this leads. Let's see, recognition and reward. Oh, that just shot right over there. Okay. I'm going to trust the flying cards. These two flew over here. So where we talked about meeting or trusting a new alliance, new partnerships and alliances. We've got the High Priestess, who's very intuitive, who is also a number 2. And the Hangman, number 12. But this is seeing things from a new perspective. So where we said you wouldn't, you know, these groups or this person that you might not want to partner with, that you, however I worded it earlier, that you might think, well, you know, I wouldn't usually go for this, but I'm going to. That's the Hangman, seeing things from a new perspective, taking a pause and going, well, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Then we have Justice, number 11. I love it. Justice, that's balance, recognition and reward. There's something that you feel like people know you being this way or that way, and you're thinking, I haven't been that way for years. Like, and it kind of aggravates you, or it can hurt your feelings too. But something is coming there where you get some recognition for the hard work that you've been doing on yourself. Let's see if there's any more clarifiers for this row. Six of Cups and the Page of Swords on the bottom. So this, what you're recalling, it can be from a long time ago. It can be something that you had a skewed sort of memory of. Be sure to take a beat and have a look that you're not putting someone in the wrong light, or maybe that they're putting you in a better light. This feels like really calm and almost unnoticeable to the outside world, but to you, you're like, I'm taking a big risk here. And you are. But this, it's all around trusting other people or trusting your inner guidance with regards to other people. It's that you can trust. It's your inner guidance. It's leading you maybe to join an alliance with this person. You can trust that within yourself. You don't. That's the whole intuition game. You don't need to know every detail about everybody else. You are learning to trust your own intuition. You might feel like just sitting and reflecting lately. I'm just very much being drawn to that. Okay. Nurturing, compassion, grace, Divine Mother again. Abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. And wings of light on the bottom, becoming something new. You are. This, I just keep coming back to this card. Everything comes back to zero in around this partnerships and alliance. It's opening up a whole new world for you if you can trust your inner guidance that it's leading you to discuss or at least team up possibly. I don't know. But it's coming back to someone unlikely that you'd think. I'd never think of, going in on anything with these people, and now you're changing your viewpoint. But yeah, this is big, and this is going to teach you how much inner wisdom you really do have and how much inner guidance you have. It brings you abundance, and that's not necessarily money. That is abundance in your strength. Not to say that it can't be money as well, but I feel like in this case, you're like, wow, I was bang on. My intuition was bang on, even though my left brain tells me, don't go there with that group or that person, or, just, you trust your intuition more than your ongoing thoughts. This is going to help you achieve your purpose too. This whole experience holds a purpose. It feels like not just one decision that you're making. It feels like a lot of decisions. Oh, look at all the sevens. Bravery. This is very brave action. Very brave action to learn how to trust yourself when it goes against what you've previously thought, but your intuition is strongly guiding you. And trust me, you'll get synchronicities along the way too. And reward. I love it. Unconditional love on the bottom, but I feel like you've already got that, or know that. 88, reward for your bravery. This seems really, whatever's happening here, I feel like you're going to need a week just to sort of absorb it all, because honestly, my head is like I could just sit and stare at these cards. That's reflection mode, where you can sit and reflect. You're going to need this. You're going to take a leap and you're going to trust yourself, but it's going to bring you so much strength, and which is the reward here. I just feel like with your purpose and becoming something new. That's amazing. Reclaiming your power. So well done. And honestly, the energy in this reading feels a little, I don't want to say flat, but you might be having that feeling of kind of, I'm just tired of stuff. I'm tired of spirituality. I'm tired. I'm just tired. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be like that sometimes. We're not meant to feel magical all the time. It's breathing in and out. So, but take good care, and I will see you next time. Have a good week. Well, hello again. Welcome to the third reading. Can you feel the energy? Everything's been like, everybody feels a bit exhausted right now, and kind of like it's not been a short journey. It's been ongoing, and as you get to the end, you're like, oh, I'm just tired. It feels kind of uneventful, although this is the time where the most work is being done. So your oracle card is here and now, being very present in what is going on. And I do feel like whatever you're working on right now is fantastic. Like I said, the energy doesn't really feel like it probably to you right now. But whatever you're working on, you don't even know how it's going to come forward in the future for you. So staying present is hard, because like I said, you probably feel like you're tired of trying. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. So that's okay. Stay present in the moment. Do what you can. Not everything is going real smooth right now, but that's okay. We can handle it. We can handle it. We've been through this before. See, I can't even shuffle properly. Okay, let's get some. Well, we all know what 13 is, transformation. So where I said you're at the end, but that's when we're really tired. This is just confirming what I mentioned about getting to the end. 3, rejoice in celebration. This is 3 of Cups. So stay present. I feel like you're going to get to the end before you expect. So you might be thinking, yeah, this sale is going to drag on another 3 weeks at least. You might have been told, and then 2 days later, boom, it's done. Or whatever you're working through emotionally, or it might be in the material world. I don't know, but whatever this transformation is for you, I feel like it's going to happen a little sooner than you thought, but we'll get some clarifiers. And make sure you, I feel like your guides on the other side are like, cheers, they're doing it. They've already done it. They've, passed. So, but definitely make sure you take some time to lighten up your spirit too and celebrate even along the way before you get the transformation. And solitude, I don't know, this came flying off the top, so we're going to take it. We have 2 9s here, so this just came off of my tarot deck, just slid off. So, but we've got 9 of Swords and solitude. So let's do it like that, so you can see them both. What is that all about? And we've got intuition. So you've been working hard on your intuition. You're like, I'm getting to the end of this. Now I can feel like my energy is building. So you're probably going to notice that too. Like by even, last night or after you see this, you might be feeling like, look at all these major arcana cards you have. So 9 is the Hermit. And you've got sacrifice is like the Hangman, so it's like taking a pause and really, I feel like I keep hearing the word jive. You're going to balance your intuition with your ability to change your mind about things you previously thought. This is going to be a superpower. And from before, you would have never thought you'd be this person that can do that. But you're loosening up your belief system so that, you're keeping your morals, your inner guidance, of course, but it's your inner guidance that's leading you to new views, new ways to view a situation that you were maybe too closed up to view before, and now you're loosening the grip and you're thinking, oh, I could see how this might be good in this situation, where before you would have shut down and not looked at it. This is very important. But you come through this through solitude and reflection time. 9 of Swords is about like sleepless nights, worrying for nothing. I just feel like you're tired of that. I feel like you're just tired of that, and you really want to believe in yourself and believe in your higher self. You're doing it. You just might not see clearly how much you're actually doing it yet. So hold on. Like I said, you might see it before you expect, but take those wins in the meantime. Wow, these ones are just shooting way over there. You need a rest. And because this came over here, I am going to put it at the end with sacrifice and intuition. This, you feel tired. You're going to feel Like you feel tired already. You're going to get a spurt of inspiration or energy from spirit, your higher self. You're going to get that little spurt here, but you're definitely going to need a rest after, and try to reflect and just sort of enjoy this new strength. Okay, let's get some clarifiers from here and now in transformation. Temperance, balance. You're quite aware that you're getting better at this. You are definitely getting better at being present and just staying in the moment. Don't go into the future, all fear. That's probably one of the biggest transformations you're going through. So great job. But the balance that you feel from that, it is so noticeable. If you're not noticing it, you try to take note of how you feel more level and less like, you know, what's the word I'm searching for? Like alarmed, easily alarmed. Okay, Six of Pentacles under transformation. This transformation leaves you feeling like, wow, I've got enough. Did you hear my voice? It just got really loud. It gives you an increase in energy. That was funny. That even shocked me. It gives you that energy increase where you're really going to feel it after this. Just like my voice got really loud, you're going to feel that extra energy surge through you, and you'll think like, maybe I'll start jogging or, you know, something like that. So enjoy the increase in energy. The Knight of Wands is also a very passionate and, you know, creative card. It's trying something new. It's so where I said you'd have the extra energy, you might want to go jogging, but definitely try something new in this celebration time. It's not after the transformation, it's during it. You'll see when you get that surge. There might be something around your voice too, where, you know, maybe a sore throat clears up or something like that. But that was a little crazy. But definitely you'll be wanting to try something new. Knight of Wands is such a fun card. It might just have you wanting to get out there and do something crazy. Now you've got the Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. This card looks a little ominous in this deck, but these ravens are taking her to calmer waters. She's like been through it, man. Like this is same, but she is heading towards calmer waters, and I just feel like you know that. Feel like you know that, but this solitude is important, and not letting your fears and thoughts get the best of you, no matter what the outcome. It's not like everything's going to be perfect, I'm not going to worry. It's not like that. It's I'm okay now, and I'm going to trust in the plans I've made with the universe. So let's get clarified. I'm going to get two separate ones, one for sacrifice and one for intuition. So remember, sacrifice, number 12, equivalent of a hangman. Let's see what wisdom there is here. She's like, I've learned a ton. And I just heard, you don't have to answer right away, and you don't have to know right away. I could almost hear her say that. That's the wisdom I've gained. And Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. So I feel like after this transformation, you're just going to take ownership of your thoughts, your feeling, and say, I don't know right now, and it's my right to not have to decide right or wrong. This is such clarity. My head feels lighter. I could almost feel some pressure on, like a hat on my head. And when this card came out, it was like, whew, the Ace of Swords and clarity. The fight. It's the fight. It's the mental fight that gives you that pressure in your head. Can you feel it at times? Yeah. So just not having to decide right on the spot, where before you'd be like, I believe that, I don't believe that. Now you say, I don't know, I'm just gonna sit with it. Or I'll decide later. Or if somebody asks you, can you do this? You're gonna say, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Always a good way to make decisions. Okay, you've got a lot of cards flying out for your intuition card here. So let's see what you got. You have the Lovers, number 6. And this is about making decisions too. It's you're going to be making a decision. Obviously, it can be about a relationship or lovers. But in this situation, I feel strongly we're just talking about decisions. And this is well known to be about making a decision, this card. Your intuition is going to help you make that decision. And you're going to knock it out of the park. We have 7 of Wands. Oh, and the Empress that were also out for you here. And 7 of Wands is really, what have I done? I've done well. I am going to stand my ground and trust the decisions I've made. And no, there is no wrong decisions, but that's what's giving you kind of the opening to make decisions a little easier and a little better using your intuition rather than just your mind where, well, I made that choice before and it didn't work out. Now you can trust your intuition a little bit more. The Empress, need I say more? She looks pretty abundant. And the Moon again, very much to go with the Hermit card and sort of being in that reflection mode. 8 of Cups on the bottom, walking away from things you no longer need. Let's get a couple oracle cards. This is a very low-key energy today in all of the readings. Not bad, just low-key, like we're all sort of coasting is the word I'm searching for. We're not hitting the pedal hard, and we're not stopping. It's coasting right now, and because it's been an exhausting time and it's not over, so we've got to, it's not a sprint, it's a long distance run. Wow, you've got a lot of heart energy here. Healing the heart, tenderness. This is power of self-love. This is about learning to believe in yourself. And true love, compassion. This is also about yourself. This is learning to love yourself, and it's opening you up to brand new situations, people. Oh. Okay, so we've got, I'm going to come to that. I don't even know if you can see it. I gotta look. Yeah. Okay, but I want one for here. We want to keep going in order, but these two definitely fell where they belong. So this was kind of the hermity row. A hermit. We've got the Moon and sleepless nights, 9 of Swords, but we're heading to calmer waters because of that, taking that solitude, that hermit time. Please, let's get an oracle for that row. Interesting. Building your world. Creation, expansion, networking. So this is number 33. I love it. This is bringing you into all of this reflection time and the changes you've made in your transformation, bringing you into expansion, networking. This is the dance of life, circle of eternal joy. It's very much, it feels like the real you coming through that you've never experienced before. And at the end, over 4 of Swords, we have harvest, number 44, gatherings of blessings. This has a good outcome, but it's a long, long trail. Number 11 on the bottom. Opening heart. Everybody feels really tired. That's okay. Playfulness. But interestingly enough, it lands right with the Knight of Wands and the Celebration card. So yeah, get a little bit of that in there. That's going to give you some energy that we talked about when my voice went all wonky. Optimism. And progress. I just saw 111 in there, and now we've got 222 alignment. So I don't know how many cards are underneath. This feels like the most relevant cards, but we got to have a look. It can't end without seeing what the other card is. Bonds. 2020 vision. Yeah, this is another kind of quiet transformation within yourself. But it just, you're going to feel different and just like you belong internally more. I hope that made sense. So get out and play, even if it's not till next week. But, you know, the next 6-7 days, try to get out and lighten things up, do something fun. Whatever, something new, just to, doesn't have to be something you think you'll love forever, just something fun to go try out. So all right, well, let's keep plugging through this week, and hopefully you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.